Hey Pisces, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning October the 25th. Now, as I've said to all of the zodiacs, if you haven't already, I highly recommend taking a look at the last few weeks worth of readings. And I don't know if you remember, a few weeks ago I was talking about a new moon in Scorpio when in fact it was a new moon in Libra. But maybe there was a bigger timeline and story at play between the new moons of Libra and the new moon of Scorpio, which is next week in the first week of November, all right? And it goes without saying there's a lot of intermingling and mashing up of Libra and Scorpio energy. So the collective might still be processing all of those gifts that Libra season had offered us, and no doubt those major planetary retrogrades came to a close. We're still feeling the wrap up of that, and last week we had an Aries full moon coupled by a T-square. It is ideally the great cosmic gift to get this new cycle going. And then Scorpio season asks us now, well, are you ready to look at your emotions, Pisces? Scorpio's not afraid of their emotions. They'll swim to the depths, yeah? So let's talk about the Mars in Scorpio. So we've got the Sun in Scorpio, we've got now Mars in Scorpio, and very soon we will have Mercury in Scorpio. There's going to be a very condensed focus for you guys in your 9th house. More on that shortly. Scorpionic archetype is very much, especially Mars in Scorpio, is the emotional seer. We can truly see into the emotional drives, intentions, natures, fears, hopes and dreams of others. It goes without saying that wields an immense power and responsibility if we so choose. Our very humanity and very human world, we know this enough, that at that choice and crossroads in life, if I'm gifted with an amazing ability to be able to connect to someone's vulnerability so strongly, and I potentially may use that for good or ill, okay? So the message therein, the gift there is with Mars in Scorpio, being aware of manipulation, deception, power over empowerment, and how that delicate crossroads can always be chosen, balanced, observed, become aware of at all moments, yeah? And maybe if we were brave enough to take Scorpio's hand and journey to the depths of our emotions, we have that gift of emotional mastery. And then if we're no longer afraid of our own emotions, because that's what the world has sort of developed within us, yeah, a fear of emotions, a fear of addressing them, so we suppress them and not look at them. But perhaps if, like I said, we took Scorpio's hand and ventured into our emotions and really bravely chose to master them and master what their purpose is, then perhaps we would never manipulate another's emotions, because we know how valuable they are, okay? And it just begs to, it's worth mentioning, okay? Because this, especially as empaths, we're going to be aware of this energy out there. And Mars in Scorpio is aggression, conflict, tension, and a desire for all of it. And being aware how people are going to be triggered by their emotions, but more importantly, they are triggered by the fear that vulnerability sparks within them when it comes to their emotions, okay? Just something to ponder. Now, you guys, Pisces, all of this Scorpio energy is lighting up your 9th house, and there's this desire to expand and grow and learn and this next version of yourself, yeah? Maybe there's a reflective period. The 9th house practically rules higher learning, study, growth and expansion. Can physically mean moving and a desire to get away from my old routines, and all this Scorpionic energy is probably even going to create some aggravation within you guys, like you're wanting growth, you're wanting that next level, you're wanting that escape, that travel, and then you might feel frustrated with your everyday, day-to-day routine. So the key therein, to use the next 6 weeks, because that's how long we've got Mars in Scorpio for, is to identify opportunities to grow always, start ticking off those things on your list, or where can I grow and learn new ways, or expand in some way, or do this little part of my routine differently. Take it however it resonates. If you're wondering what that lackluster might feel like, it perhaps is because there's quite a condensation in your 9th house. But maybe if it was Libran energy, it'd be different, but it's Scorpio energy. It's different. So there could be this, like, I'm just irritated because I need to be there and I'm here. And, there might be, a beautiful holiday, but we might be restricted because of travel, whatever the case may be. I'm offering the collective zodiacs an opportunity to do an intuitive reading this week, Pisces. So take this moment to press pause so you can consciously connect in. As I mentioned, there's this beautiful mashup of Libra and Scorpio energy, and just because Scorpio season kicks off and offers the collective this gift doesn't mean that the majority of the collective are ready for it, yeah? Many are perhaps still processing and getting their bearings after what Libra was offering when it came to a balancing and deciding, you know what, this is what needs to be balanced in our lives now. What are we going to look at? What are we going to work with so that when we move into Scorpio season, we can truly transform it? So take it however it resonates. Watch the last few weeks worth. But the intuitive reading is going to be unique for you. So when we consciously connect, it gives us an opportunity to identify the question most of our mind, and perhaps the tarot cards can offer confirmation, clarity, and some guidance for you uniquely. No more holding back, my friend. Maybe you feel tied and held back and bound. All right, but there's something here. You're going to notice this fire energy, 9 of Wands, this burning desire to bust out perhaps, and you're going to want to cut away. Maybe you will notice that you are short, sharp, and to the point. The Queen of Swords certainly is. She desires the truth. She desires no BS. She desires her pathway, and she sees clearly how to get there, okay? So no more holding back. I feel like there's going to be a progression or a shift and change in your energy the minute you connect to the Scorpionic energy. Like I said, Scorpio, Sun, the Sun is in Scorpio, Mars is in Scorpio, and Mercury. You're going to be noticing this progression of heat, okay, outside of this kind of heat. This is a holding back type of energy, feeling bound. Wow, what does confidence mean? What does turning heads mean? What does it mean to feel confidently sure about the direction I am wanting to walk on, manifest, create for myself? The Queen of Wands represents Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo in the recent past. Above and below, we've got the 6 of Wands, and the Sun is shining for you, my friend. This is aha moment. Look, I'm going to say some of you are holding back on some level, and you know it. There's something here about what needs to be cut away and a truth spoken. Maybe we're just having chats to self, okay? What does this mean for 9th house stuff? 9th house is expansion, higher learning. You perhaps knew what needed to be learned. You knew what needed to be started. Maybe you had to put this down for self so you can go, you know what, let's get a bang on. Embrace confidence. No more holding back, okay? There's growth here in 9th house energies, okay? And it's going to come like, you know, bright as the sun. Okay, there's a massive aha moment. You might be processing that energy across the next 6 weeks. Okay, it might be this week that you have an aha moment and this energy stays with you for 6 weeks, Pisces. 6 of Wands rules engagements. It rules recognition, it rules affection, okay? There's something here. Recognize this ability within yourself to be able to be that for self, so that you can get to that next level of self, okay? Doesn't matter if we apply that in philosophical or practical ways. This aha moment might be linked to grief and loss. There's something here about a situation not working out, emotional dissatisfaction. Maybe perhaps as you embrace 9th house energies during Scorpio season is an amazing time to work out truly what holds us back. Why am I doing the humdrum? What lights my fire? And so there's this condensed Scorpionic energy, which is really complementing. You know, it's complementary to you guys, Pisces, as a water sign, okay? It lights your fire, it resonates, it sings your tune, okay? When I'm seeing the Sun, the Queen of Wands, and the 6 of Wands, that's great. That is amazing. But something has to be lost, or a loss has to be addressed, okay? Where are you focused on the loss? Is the other thing I wanted to say, or what was lost? Because we're not aware of the new beginnings that are trying to birth in our lives, and these new beginnings are going to require that we embrace 9th house energies with a full heart, and 9th house energies will always ask us to learn something new. I can't get to that next version of myself unless I'm willing to step into the classroom that's going to design and shape her or him, yeah? That's what I wanted to say. So no more holding back. All right, my lovely Pisces? That's your quick read for the week beginning October the 25th. I hope you got something out of that. Until next week, my friend, have an empowered week and take care.